So after a couple days of martial arts, coffee, ice cream eating, and vanilla ice cream eating, I'm assuming that's what you guys are going to do this whole time. Not really. Uh, or do you guys have anything?
I
you wanna
wake
do over
up
the
and for
next-
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all I have is coffee ice cream.
Man, that pina
I'd
colada
check in on my
come into play.
Alia.
Okay.
See if there's anything I can do to help, since I'm pretty good at that stuff too.
Sure. Yeah. If you guys want to help work on your mech, you guys can give me mech engineering rolls and see if you can decrease the amount of time it takes them to bring it back into tip-top shape.
Seeing as how the only thing I did was cost money by firing off missiles, I don't think I'm going to do that for myself.
What can I do out of character to help get fate points back? Can you only compel?
Only through compels
Okay.
and at the beginning of each session, but because this is a one-shot, I'm going to refill your guys' fate points for the next combat.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to be nice. You guys going to need it.
Hey, can I just get 2 more on top of my 2? 'Cause I didn't spend any.
You could have.
I could have.
Technically speaking, when you refill in fate, you keep whatever you had at the end of last session and get your refresh.
Oh.
Technically speaking.
Walking around shiny fate points. Look what I've got, gentlemen.
I rolled.
No, I'm sorry.
What's a fate point?
I did misquote that to you. It's if you gained more than your refresh, you get to keep that above it. You don't get to refresh on top of that. You would refresh up to whatever your refresh number is. Sorry. So yeah.
I rolled a 4, by the way. Which is what, great?
Yep. That's a great mecha engineering roll.
They're great.
So it does. You help it get a little faster. The last of the mechs to get fully repaired is the Riemann, for multiple reasons, not just because he didn't do great role, but it still is. It's weird. Its tech is different. It's not like your normal mecha.
Plus, he
It
went
has
and
that-
lost an arm.
Yeah, exactly. And there's that bio aspect that they're still kind of learning how to fully use it. And Chief Engineer Yamamoto is really great about it, about putting everything together, but even he has his limitations. So after a few days
let's see here, smoking for Vaughn, hitting up the poker game that he was talking about earlier, making poor attempted but passable attempts at wooing the ladies, and generally when he's actually doing something useful, he would be studying and brushing up on kaiju readings and spottings and doing a little studying in that area. I think that's how he's going to spend his time.
all right. Anyone else there? Not really important.
Nope. Just meditation and all that good stuff. Trying to keep the dark evil sword from consuming my soul.
Okay.
Edgy stuff.
So
Just the
edgy.
usual.
you guys go looking for him, and he's just like sitting atop the sword of the mecha sword, just like sitting up there, just looking all
Basically.
emo. Black hair
Presence
surrounding
surrounding
his eyes.
It's blue hair even.
Blue
I
black hair.
have blue hair.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Indeed. I'm not standing tippy-toe on at least the point of the sword, so there's that.
Taking up. Are you underneath a waterfall?
with my hands like a
There's a
shinobi
random
son.
waterfall that
Yeah,
just
right.
falls on top of his mech and his mech alone.
They really got to fix that leak.
So as the days go on, as you said, that you were at least Vaughn studying about the mecha. You find that there's a lot of material. Again, kaiju. Kaiju have kind of become a bit of a cultural phenomenon, so to say. Like there's a lot of cultural interest in them. You have fanboys. There's definitely whole internet forums dedicated to this guy's better. No, I think my favorite kaiju could win in a fight. And sometimes they are lucky enough to get the opportunity to see who is correct. But oftentimes the ACAF is able to handle things before they devolve that far. There even has been a few kaiju assaults across the world, and a lot of times they're televised. Again, there's kind of this weird subculture that has picked up beneath them. As much as people are panicking and freaking out whenever they appear, if there's any chance to make money off of somebody, you know that somebody's going to make money off of it. And so kaiju attacks tend to still be pretty sensationalized. One such attack, after you guys have you guys are still the greenhorns on at base, and so you haven't had any missions yourselves yet. But there's one that you're able to catch on the TV, because they play them around the base, as much for you to study as it is for the sensationalism of it all. And you see one of the pilots, giant ape-like kaiju in the center of Tokyo. And things seem to be going pretty well for him. His mech is definitely a six-legged missile boat of a mech. He can crawl up sideways, almost like a spider, up the sides of the skyscrapers and everything. And he's definitely giving the kaiju a run for his money. There's some of the other pilots on base are placing bets, and there's just kind of, he's a veteran. Everybody has a lot of faith in him, so everybody's kind of like, whatever, he's gonna do good. So of course, in classic shonen anime action movie anything way, disaster strikes. And as he's about to strike a final blow on this kaiju, a second one appears and grabs the chest plate of his mech and rips it open, and on live television just punches into the cockpit. Lots of sirens and red lights start flashing on base.
Yeah, it's gonna be our problem now.
So at this point in time, they're asking for all hands on deck to get to the docking bay, and for any hands available to load up and head on out.
All right, more fighting. Let's do this.
Bonald put out a cigarette, stand up, and head on over.
I will, of course, head on over as quickly as possible.
I'm assuming everybody does. Yeah. As you guys are loading in and getting everything ready to go, you even see your commanding officer, Lieutenant Kasaragi, and her squad of seraphims loading up into their power armors. Power armors being, you guys know what power armors are, the battle armor that's not much larger than a man, but gives people the ability to get in and out of urban environments better without necessarily destroying the terrain.
Oi, Lieutenant Kisaragi, be safe out there.
You too! Don't make me kick your asses!
You won't have to do that this week.
What a bitch.
She kind of turns
Oi!
around, waving
tap
her
him on the
girls.
shoulder. Boy, watch your language about her.
There's no way to talk about a commanding
I
officer.
said it under my breath.
That's what he tells you, is that he said it under his breath.
Oh my god.
So you guys load on up. They lower down the because this is a little bit of a distance away. You're going to be transported by helicopter. They hook up. They're essentially, whenever there's a bit of a distance to go, they have these, the dual rotor Chinook helicopters. There's multiple ones of them that are hooked up by cable line to take mechs. There was a scene in Ram that did that.
Playing German mech game meals.
Yeah, exactly. Deployed.
All right, hop on in, and I'm going to go over that checklist. Power is good. Sensors online. Weapon systems are to go. Looks like everything is running clean over here. Screens are set up. How about you guys?
I have a sword. Let's go.
That doesn't sound like a very solid checklist.
All power fluctuations are in acceptable limits.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Alrighty, so I did not put tokens on for y'all yet, so I'm gonna do that real fast.
Oh shit.
Deploying your token. Hold on. I don't know why it's not deploying.
No, I'm not there.
There you go.
Ah, thank God. I got scared there for a
You
second.
can move it because it might be being a bit of a butt.
Nope, can't move it.
I knew it was going to be a butt.
Also, is there a second kaiju or not, or meant to be on the field yet?
Nope.
Okay.
There you go. Check now.
I got it.
You can move it? Okay. Alright. And so I need computer slash pilot, mecha pilot rolls for...
Wait, computer / mecha pilot?
Sorry, mecha pilot. Didn't one of you guys have computer rolls for your...
No.
That
No.
would be my. I think that would fall under my my stunt for my sensor raid.
Yeah, that's what I
Where,
thought we did last time.
I can use my computer skill to stay aware of combat conditions. So essentially anything that would require notice, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Uh,
Alright. Let me do that then. Hey, not a bad roll.
Okay. Alrighty. So, as the helicopters fly in, the explosive bolts go off and drop you not far enough to be any issues for the mechs to regain their footing into the center of Tokyo. And you can see off in the distance one of the one that seemed to have come out of nowhere. The kaiju just standing there next to the now derelict badger, waving around its arms and roaring in victory.
What a dick. 1-1 if it was a 2v1.
Time to put this gorilla back in its cage.
Oh. Can I give him a fate point just for that fantastic singer?
Yeah, if you want to give him one of your fate points for that, yes, you're more
wish
than
that-
welcome to.
I
on
should-
that,
I'm gonna give him
because
a
that was
fate
great.
point
I should have
just for that.
I should have took an aspect. That was that.
That was beautiful.
Alrighty. So Tatsuya is going to go first. Go ahead and start taking your turn if you want.
Alrighty. 1. And what range was 2 again, right?
Yes.
So I cannot reach him. Can I lay down suppressing fire? Like,
fire?
yeah, or
Create
Didn't,
advantage.
didn't Burst have a benefit for trying to do something like that? Or
no, that's the extra damage shift. I just or like for creating a fire because I can't if it can't reach for damage like attacks. Can I use it for created advantage or not?
in its direction, so you're kind of like being distracting. So I'd say sure.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
you're
distracting
not
fire.
really- yeah. All right. Yep. So you create that with the 2 free invokes already.
Yay.
Oh, and the 3 aspects for this area, the scene aspects, is densely packed skyscrapers. part of the city and dark and stormy because it is raining and the thunder has built up to this point. So it is a dark, rainy situation at the moment.
Oh, it's just what Ren loves to see.
Yep.
Nice and edgy.
A nice dramatic fight in a rainstorm.
What more could you ask for, Ren?
Not much in this world. Beating you.
Maybe one day.
Keep it towards the enemies, guys.
Van should be up.
Yep, I am up. So, let's just figure out exactly what this bastard wants out of life. I'm going to try to figure out his, essentially his aspects, and I'm going to use my stunt to spot the flaw, which gives me a +2 to whatever roll I guess you want.
Computers.
Computers, okay.
Right.
Oh, wait, why did it do that?
You got 2 pluses in there. So,
Yeah,
a 1 + 6 is a 7.
Yep.
that should be 7,
Okay.
yeah. I don't
Yep.
know why I did that.
So, because you've succeeded with style, there's nothing that's hard and fast, I don't think, for this necessarily, but I'm going to give you 2 of his advantages, I think is what the case would be. 1 and then 2.
Okay.
For the succeeding with style. So you know that his instinct, again, their version of the quote-unquote trouble aspect, is this is my turf. You also notice that probably worse aspects to know is that he has a healing factor.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. All right, guys. Looks like this son of a bitch here thinks this is his hometown. Let's show him that ain't the case. But one thing to note, though, it looks like he's going to be regenerating anything we hit him with, so we're going to have to hit him hard and hit him fast and never give him a chance to fully come back. And then I will throw a
Cobra Kai.
+1. Yeah, throw a +1 to Tatsuo.
Alrighty.
And then I will sit here in the nice, right by the elevator, or the White Road drop point, and hunker on down.
Alrighty. Let's see. So you see him. He notices the helicopters dropping everybody in, and just kind of looks at you and almost roars a challenge. You just see him kind of climb up one of the nearest skyscrapers and leaps across the city.
Oh, jeez.
Kong smash.
Holy shit.
Well, Rin can meet his challenge.
On TV, we saw that there was 2 of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This
You
was
did get reports that one of them was so badly wounded that it did die before you guys were able to get there. So there is only one that you have to fight.
Okay.
That's good.
I thought my work was going to be cut out for me trying to figure out which one's where.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if this one would have tried to kill the other one anyway.
My turn?
Yeah.
It should be.
Okay, cool. I'll step over, swing that sword at it.
Was there a spot where you can just put down the aspects that
Ooh.
we learned? That's...
Oh, yes.
I'll use one of the distracting fires to boost it to 7.
Okay. Hold on real fast. Learned aspects. Then healing factor.
We're going to need to try to save up here because his healing factor is just going to keep letting him regenerate stuff against us.
Oh, that's way too low.
We're going to need to do some setups.
There you go. Okay. So you're going to use one of the boosts to pop yourself up to 7, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty. or you are succeeding with style. Do you want to do 3 damage or 2 and get a boost?
Let's do 2 and get a boost.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. And back up to Tatsuya.
Okay, let's move around and unload on the guy. +1. Ugh.
Wow.
I am going to use something that I forgot to use last combat.
Okay.
One of my stunts lets me re-roll a failed
Okay.
pilot skill, which which is what I use for shooting. Let's try that again. There we go. And I will use the last free invoke.
Okay. So you are 2 above.
Yeah.
Take out his 2s and his 1s.
Alrighty. So he's going to take the mild collateral consequence of falling skyscrapers. As you shoot him, and he just kind of meets it and slams into the side of one of the buildings. It's a 1 free invoke.
Oh, actually, I didn't.
Skyscraper.
Actually, I forgot about the +2 for my weapon too. So
Oh, okay.
it'd be what the next one up.
Yeah, so we're gonna call that then crumbling skyscrapers, and we're gonna make that a moderate. Lateral. Hitting them fast, hitting them hard.
Yeah.
All right, that makes it my move, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Vaughn is going to move his butt right over here. Keep some distance between him and the enemy. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't screw around with this guy a little bit here. I'm going to use my sensors. And what I'm going to attempt to do here is pinpoint his spot and use the missiles to lay down a suppressive barrage and create an advantage doing that.
Okay. So another suppressive barrage advantage.
Yep.
Alrighty. Roll them dice.
Bam.
Nice.
I'm getting lucky with my rolls tonight.
Oof. Yeah.
9.
All the invokes.
All the invokes for you guys.
Alrighty. So then, Konga's turn. And so he's going to reach out and strike at you, Ren.
All right. Okay.
Against your fight.
I will use the free crumbling skyscraper. We'll say, like, I guess, like, part of it falls over and, like, deflects his punch away.
He's going to strike at you, but then all the crumbling, like, cement causes his attack to go wide.
I, like, dodge behind it a little bit.
Okay. So then it's your return.
All right, let's swing at him. 3.
Punch him in the face with your sword.
Yeah, I got a 3.
And he has 5.
Yep, he dodges. I'm not gonna waste some boosts on.
F that guy.
nothing. That's it.
Alrighty. And Tatsuya.
You would just waste a boost to get a boost.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
much.
basically. Yeah, so just gonna leave it as is.
Tatsuya's
All
turn.
right. Yeah. All right. You did not give the +1, right?
No,
Vaughn?
I did.
Oh, okay. Just gonna make sure.
Yeah,
for
to you.
mine.
Yep.
All right. Let's.
As long as it's a ranged attack, you'll get it. Oh, nice.
That's a 5. 3.
3.
Nice.
So that's +2 damage shift from my burst. So 7.
7. Alrighty.
So 4 damage you're going to be taking.
Alrighty. He took 4 damage. And Vaughn's up.
Alrighty. I'm going to move my butt back up into this corner right here. Just get a little bit farther from him if I can. And let's see here. What can I do? I gotta move this out of the way. I'm gonna throw the +1 to you, Tatsuya. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I think it's the first time it's been going so well that I haven't had to kind of jump back and forth things.
You could actually shoot some missiles, I guess, but
Yeah, but then I won't get my bonus for trying to set up more stuff
Oh,
for you
right.
guys on.
I mean, you can further scan him.
Actually, yeah, let's send a ping out. Let's scan the area here. I want to make sure that he's really the only guy here.
Alright, so you're specifically hunting for other enemies?
Any other threats, yeah.
Okay.
Is computers correct?
Yep. Computers is the roll.
Bam.
Nice.
4.
Yep. Your sensors penetrate not only through the city, but also below the ground. And as far as you can tell, there are no other kaiju enemies in the area.
All right, looks like
Besides
it's
the
just...
corpse of the other one.
Oh, okay. Besides the dead
Yeah, well,
corpse.
the corpse, so, yeah.
Besides the dead corpse of a kaiju that was killed while we were coming here, guys, I think this is the only thing we're going to have to deal with right now.
I say
And
bring
that's it,
more
right?
of them on.
Alrighty. So Konga
I'll
is
roll
going
my
to-
eyes, not that anyone would be able to see.
Your Mac rolls, it's
Your Mac
Bond
rolls-
16.
he turns on the video track.
Yeah.
To roll
Yes,
the eyes and turns
specifically
off the
turns
camera.
on video chat.
Hey, Ren, what?
So,
I roll my eyes at you. Asshole.
so Konga moves over one sector, and you just see his chest begins to swell up, and then suddenly,
No.
Baby congas.
No.
I need a
Will?
yes, Will. That is right. Will roll from all of y'all.
Okay, I'm going. Well,
As the piercing scream echoes reverberates through your cockpit.
Shit.
is 6 what we need to beat?
Yep.
Okay, I'd have to do 3 things. I don't think I can beat that.
Shit.
And then was that 4? That was your roll for the computers, right, Vaughn?
Yeah, that was my computer's roll. That was what the round before. This is non-electronic, correct?
Correct.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is
Damn
just total sonic scream just this roar. You see even some of the glass, any glass that's remaining in the area is shattered. Some of the cars that are by its feet start rolling on end.
Fuck this guy.
Do alarms start going off?
Going off.
Yeah.
Does that affect our mental boxes?
Yep, this is a mental
Lovely.
attack against you.
Hey,
Well-
I got some stuff against that.
I'm gonna take a moderate consequence. So, temporarily deafened,
Okay.
or I should say, bleeding ears. Let's say that,
I have to take.
We're taking
I'll
the
fill
difference,
my-
right?
Yep.
and then I fill a mental stress box for myself.
I'll fill the 3 and the 1.
You can only use one stress box itself. You have to use.
Oh, okay, got you.
A stress.
So I'd
and
have to take a consequence. Gotcha.
You still have a boost, right?
Let's do.
Still have a boost, Ren.
Oh, I do.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll use the boost then, and that
I
makes
will-
it, that makes it a 2. So I'll take the 2 box.
I'll fill my 3.
My ears.
And then Vaughn takes the bleeding ears. Is that what you said it was?
Yeah,
You
I've
wanted-
got bleeding ears. That was horseshit. I just want to let you know.
Sonic attack.
All right. And so Ren's turn.
Man, I can't believe I heard that so far away.
All right, you angry prick.
Yeah. The
That was impressive.
7.
I demand my music. I am a needy gamer.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like I was trying to juggle. I was like, I know I'm missing something. What am I missing? Putting back together.
I'll evoke Wielder of the Cursed Sword Patisha.
Okay.
As the sword whispers to me to find one of its weak spots. I tried to put my card down. I don't know if it worked or not.
It does not look like it placed.
Now it's not letting me select it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it may throw some more down. Sometimes it's slow like that. If it did that.
Nah, just the box didn't pop up. That's what it was.
Ah. Okay. So
So a 9.
then you're now at a 9.
Yeah.
Okay? Against his 5, so that's 4. And he is going to take a moderate. Excuse me. Which then he is going to use his healing factor to drop the moderate down to a mild.
Gotcha.
Screw that guy.
Bleeding shoulder.
What a jerk.
And Tatsuya's turn now.
roll. Only 2 on my attack.
Wow.
And athletics was that.
Style.
I will. I'll use both of the suppressive barrage ones we got
Okay.
No.
to boost that up to a 6, and then I get the +2 damage from burst. So
Okay, so 3 total.
yeah.
Alrighty. And
Eat all the ballistics.
All right. My move again. So
So
I'm going
monster.
to decide to scuttle over this way. And then, man, that was a hell of a shout. So with sound still ringing in my ears and not really able to hear that well, I'm going to just push through that, flip through some screens, tap in some stuff, and I'm going to hack right into them and try to give both of these guys an advantage of linked systems again.
okay.
That is an
Nice.
8.
Nice.
And then, of course, as normal, I'm going to throw Tatsuya a +1.
All right.
Alrighty, so now it's Konga's turn. So, Obs, I'm gonna need an athletics check from you.
All right.
Oh.
As Konga just like both of his fists into the ground, and the ground just starts shaking, and it so much so that it is setting your accelerometers off on your gyroscopes off inside of your mech's riding mechanisms. So you now have the advantage staggered placed upon you.
All right.
Sounds like a disadvantage.
Not taking any damage.
Or aspect, excuse me, aspect.
Yeah.
is the word I was looking
He's
for.
creating, he's
Is this
creating
just
advantage on
a
you.
circumstantial? Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So I don't take any damage, right?
But he's going to get those 2 free invokes.
Yep.
Gosh, dang.
That's fine. We'll see if I can make them
Alright.
use them right here.
So you're up.
All right.
Swing, batter.
Swinging on. Well, that's good. 6.
That's very good.
Uh,
Gosh, dang, good rolls, man.
I'll use the free boost to see if he uses 1 or 2 of them.
All right, yeah, he'll use both of them in response to your using the boost.
Okay, cool.
But he's still up by 1.
That is fine.
Those are gone.
Yep. All right.
And I'll actually step over here to bring him a little bit further away from the range guys.
I would
Alright.
appreciate that.
I will continue laying down fire.
Alrighty.
5.
Nice. Do 1.
I will use one of the linked systems to bring that up to 7, and then the +2 from my weapon makes it 9.
That's 5 damage right now.
5 damage. Okay.
Suck, bad guy.
I don't think he has anything he can tap into against you, so alright. So Vaughn.
All right, I'm going to keep scuttling along the outskirts of the snow we're in here.
Scuttle.
All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to attempt to create another advantage here, but I'm going to use a fate point, and I'm
Okay.
going to invoke Follow My Lead. I'm going to use just his natural way of trying to lead these 2 guys along to get them to utilize and sync tactics.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to be saying is like time your attacks with each other. You can both hit at the same time. You can output a lot more that he cannot keep up within his healing factor. So
Alright.
is that I don't know what you want to do because I'm assuming that's not a computer skill.
Yeah, because that creative advantage, you're trying to talk them up into being better. So that would be a rapport. Yeah, rapport, because it's not a provoke.
All right, so then that means I get my stunt tough but fair. As long
Alright.
as they've seen me witness my leadership before, they can gain a +2 to rapport checks for this.
All right.
That
So
should
good.
be
And
+4
well, you're
together because I'm also using a fate point.
yeah, you're rolling the rapport to create the advantage.
Yeah, I'm just saying I use my I'm invoking my aspects, follow my lead, and then I'm also using my stun. So that should be a +4 altogether. Hey!
Nice.
And then I just hit I have to use a fate point here, so like draw a fate point, right?
Click on your cards, and then it should pop up big, and then you can click one of them and drag it to the board, and it tosses it that way. And oops, that was the wrong
wait, what the
direction.
heck? Yep, it's the wrong direction. There we go.
There you go. So else you listed as 3.
Yeah, it should be 1 now.
I guess just keep
It went up by 1 instead of down by 1.
My God, my fate points are the best.
We know you have 1. We'll finagle as needed, I guess. What did you?
That? I rolled a
Yeah.
6 altogether.
Yeah, what did you want to call it? Follow my lead.
Coordinated strikes.
Coordinated strike. It is. Do free invokes. Awesome. All right, so it's his turn. So yeah, he is going to charge at.
Shouldn't there be one more linked system left, or did somebody else use the second one?
I think I used it. Or
Yeah,
no, Mal used the
no.
last one. To boost your stuff
Okay.
up on that one attack.
I used 1. Who used the first one?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I missed that.
Yeah, you used the last one.
All right, so he is going to strike out at you, Ren,
Alright.
to grab a hold of your cockpit and make the similar move that you saw on television.
Okay, I'll...
You know what? No, I'm gonna use my stunt here real fast for you, buddy. Once per session, I can allow you a reroll and a defense roll.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Get your
Yeah. Now I can, I'll
Get out of
use,
It's
bleeding shoulder to, get +2.
Alrighty, so you deny him his boost. As he grabs out, you just at first he makes purchase and he's about to rip it off, and then just by the power of the void, you're able to just smack the hand aside at the last moment.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. He targeted the bleeding shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, it happened to be the same arm that was connected to the bleeding shoulder. That was why it's so
Yeah.
easy to smack aside.
Right.
Alright, Ren.
Okay, let's keep slashing at him. We got 3.
And a 4.
We'll just roll with the hit that missing.
Okay.
All right. I will shoot away.
Oh!
Ooh! Yeah,
Nice.
boy.
Nice.
Dump!
I think that's the first all pluses.
Yeah.
That's an 8 total.
Come on, all negatives on his part.
Oh, negative.
Oh,
Really?
wow. Well, you will at
I'm
least
gonna-
get the
I'll
+2.
use. Yeah, I'll use the coordinated strike.
Nice.
And the +2 from mine will make
So-
it 12.
Alrighty.
Still good.
Yeah,
Only you had gotten all negatives. Oh,
right.
12 against his 6, so he takes 6.
All right.
Alrighty, Vaughn.
ready. Gonna keep on scuttling. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. And let's see here. Let's get a little nice read up on him. Figure out where he's standing at the moment. So I
Alrighty.
want to essentially check his status. What do I need to roll for that?
Computers.
Got it. Gosh damn you.
Well,
Wow.
you made it.
Yeah.
I did. Nice.
2.
You know that in as far as his physical stress goes, he has his 1 box open, and he's only taken the mild bleeding shoulder, and the moderate collateral of crumbling skyscrapers.
Okay, so he's only got the 1 physical stress box open though?
Yep.
Does that mean like the other ones are closed, or does it just mean that's the only one I know is open?
No. That's you know that's the only one that's open. That therefore
Ooh,
all the other ones.
he's
are
taking a
closed.
beating.
Keep pressuring him, guys. We got this.
His 2, his 3, his 4, his 5, and his 6.
Yeah, he-
All right. We'll keep it up.
Got him on the ropes.
So it's Konga's turn. And yep, he's just going to continue pummeling away.
Is his first name Donkey Konga?
No, it's Conga Donkey.
Okay.
Donki. Donkey.
Donkey. All right, 4.
Versus me.
Yep.
All right. Hey, 4.
And
I'll just give him the boost. It's fine.
you can give him the boost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a fate point to target your staggered, so he's going to be at 6.
All right.
So you take 2
I'll take my 2 stress bucks then.
already, and you are up.
Okay. Swinging that sword. A 5.
Nice. Rolling positive. All negatives.
All right. We'll use coordinated strikes.
Alrighty, so you're at 7 versus his 3.
Yep.
For 4.
Fill up the mods.
Yep. He's going to take his. Yeah, he'll take his moderate collateral.
All right.
What do you want it to be?
I'll spend a fate to up it to the next level.
Okay. To severe. And what?
Let's go with let's say gassed visage. Like I slash him across the eyes basically, and like somewhat blind him, but not completely.
Okay, so blood in the eyes type.
Yeah,
deal?
basically.
Alrighty, blood in the eyes. And there's a free invoke on it.
All right, that should
Alrighty, so that's top of the initiative.
I'm going to spend a fate to overload one of my dice on my weapon.
take your
Okay.
+1, buddy.
Uh, and then the overloaded die. Come on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So you tied.
But my 2 weapons are +4 between the 2 abilities I have. So that's a
A 9.
what
A
9?
9 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're winning by 4. So 9.
Let's invoke the severe or the blood in the ice.
Okay. So that puts you at 11 versus his
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to spend a fate point or a fate token to invoke his healing factor. So it's your 11 versus his 7.
Okay.
So that's so he'll take his moderate then.
All right. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to take another severe.
Yep. So what do you want it to be?
No. He already took his collateral, right? So this is physical.
Yep.
Uh,
Sorry, you broke up.
I'm blanking.
Okay. Okay. How about
Puncture wounds?
puncture wounds? Yeah, I was gonna
Sure.
say bullet wounds in the back or something.
Yeah,
Puncture wounds, I
bullet
think works
holes.
better.
Yep.
Yep. Puncture wounds. Alrighty. And it is Vaughn's turn.
All right, chums, let's do this. My mech weaves through the buildings of the city as it scuttles on evermore. However, this time it's gonna set up the missile systems. I'm gonna fire off and create another advantage for another suppressive barrage.
Alrighty. Nice.
Hey, 7.
Let's refill those free invokes of suppressive barrage.
You basically can't fail with that. Even all negatives gives you a 2.
Yep.
Yeah, but I have to use it every other turn, otherwise I just
Right.
And I can't even attack.
Nice.
So Konga's turn.
Oh, and I throw my +1 over to Tetsuo. Don't want to forget.
Right.
Still gotta say it.
So I just check and make sure that there wasn't anything that he has that's gonna be nice, but I don't think so. So
We're wearing them down.
yeah, you're wearing him down much faster than
Take that, Konga. That training kaiju really prepped us for this.
For real.
I know, right? This one seems to be a little more intelligent than that training kaiju. He's about done with those barrages, and so he just flings an attack at you. So I'm gonna need a fight, a mecha fight.
What if I told you I didn't have hands?
You can roll it. It's just at a +0.
No! Go away!
What? I thought the defense was piloting.
No, that's for shooting. If it's close combat, it's fight to fight.
Oh.
Oh, is it? I've been doing that wrong.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. It's fine.
Pilot.
It's only +1, so
+1.
one more.
That you should have been getting.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Sorry, I thought I had said it the first time.
Oh, it's all
but,
good.
Okay. But yeah,
Well,
it's first fight.
Yeah, I think at first the guy was using those electric pulses, so that's why I was rolling athletics, and then
Oh, yeah.
he
that
switched
is
to
true,
hand to hand. So
Yep.
So I don't like the looks of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use his puncture wounds
Okay.
to invoke off of that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my last fate point here and use tactical intuition. I know he can jump. I know he can jump far, and I know he can jump to me. So what I'm gonna do is prep for that, and the moment he lands, weave out of his strike as best I can, which should
Okay.
put me up to a 5 in total. I'm not gonna succeed, but I'll only take 1 stress.
So you take your 1.
All right, I've got that.
Alrighty. I'm gonna mark it on this guy as well. Alright. And it is Ren's turn.
all right, I'm gonna use my stunt. There's no escape to get a bonus to athletics check to try and get an extra move to chase him down.
Okay. You'll still be able to move 1 even if you fail. So.
Yeah. So 6.
Nice. So you can move 2.
All right, cool. We'll go right there.
Alrighty. And Tatsuya.
I will activate my overcharged power supply to give me 2 dice actions. The
Okay.
first will be to move 3, I guess, or can I move 3 with the roll then?
No, the roll makes you move 3. You move 2 normally, but the roll gives you 1 extra zone.
Yeah, so I'll need that. That's piloting, so 4.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, and now I can shoot at him.
Yep.
Blow him up! Get him off me!
Alright, you get a boost.
Oh, hold on.
Or
I miss.
you missed. Alrighty.
That thing hates you so much sometimes.
I know.
It's roll 20. We all know how it's opinionated.
Yeah.
Always sides.
No, roll 20 tells you exactly what you need to know every single time. It's Orokos, it's the Fasti Flati.
So I'm missing by 1.
Duh.
Yeah.
Could use the suppressive barrage to be winning by 1.
Yeah, that's the only stress box he has. I'd rather. It'd probably. I mean, use 2. I could use 2 to make him force another consequence, I guess.
Or spend a fate point to shrug it off. Get rid of his last fate.
Yeah, let's activate both of them.
Ready?
Oh,
Both of them as
actually, and then I still do have the +2 to my damage, so.
Okay, so 5 total then that you're doing with that.
Yeah, basically, I'll be. Wait, so I'm losing. So I activate that, so I'm winning by 3. Yeah, I'm winning by 5 now.
Okay. So he does that. And he takes mild consequence physical, rotary cuff, torn shoulder.
All right.
Has 1 free. And he's going to take his mild collateral of dust and debris, because it's kicked up a lot more like cement dust and everything.
We'll say it's the other shoulders, so not to outdo Ren's.
1 free on. Alrighty. Yeah, now it's Vaughn's turn.
Man, this guy's a total jerk. So I'm gonna scuttle this way now. If I move again and I fail to roll, what happens?
You don't move again.
The roll is to add 2 to your roll or your move.
1 to add 1 to his
Add 1. Sorry, make you
Yeah.
move 2.
That's what I
Yep.
mean. It's like if I fail that roll, I can still do their actions.
No, that's because
Oh.
that's your roll.
Yeah, that would be your 1 dice action.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, then I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Oh, right. I have the advantage with no free invokes, but the strain power plant.
All right. Let's see here. Can't do much at the moment. So I'm gonna create the advantage. I'm gonna attempt to create another advantage here, and the advantage I'm gonna attempt to create is evasive maneuvers. It looks like he's after me now. I'm not very fond of that, and I prefer not to be hit in the face as much as possible. So I'm gonna set myself into a more defensive position and just make sure he can't hit me.
Okay.
So what would I use to create this advantage?
Evasive maneuvers is going to be mecha piloting.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh,
Nope.
did you create you created an advantage last turn?
Yeah, I'll last. All right, well that didn't do me any good, but I am going to throw you the +1 again.
All right.
Alrighty, so Konga's turn. Tossing away his last fate point. As you see him go down on all fours and his chest swells up again, and another one of those roars echoes from his mouth.
Go away.
Will.
That's a will roll, right?
Yep.
Damn it.
Oof.
Oh,
3.
Alright. What do you want to use any advantages for fate?
I'll take my 1 level mental stress box.
Okay.
So I got my
I
1 and
will-
my 3 filled, I believe.
I will take the severe 6 of temporary deafness.
Okay.
I will invoke my future hero aspect, spinning a fate, to not let myself try and ready myself against this a bit more. So I only take 2, right? Yeah, I still have the.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the 2 box filled.
Okay. And what was your 6 that you said you wanted?
For me,
Yes, you.
temporarily deaf.
Temporarily deaf. Alrighty. And Ren's turn.
All right, I'll go here. I'm going to use my "I'm Your True Foe" stunt.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to provoke him. We'll go. Nah, we won't do that yet. We'll roll 5. So
We got a 5. So you did not create the advantage.
drat. What do I need? 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
None of those really apply. Let's see. I'll use. I'll use I'll evoke a.
You can use dust and debris to create a nice anime setting. Pointing your sword at him. He can only see you.
Okay, if you buy it, I'll use it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll buy it.
All right.
I love it.
Then I'll do
That
that.
makes sense.
Since you're the closest one to him anyway, right?
Yeah,
he
the
can only see you.
The storm cloud or the dust cloud. Yeah.
Between the dust and debris and the blood in his eyes, yeah, he's just staring straight at you. So what was that again? I'm your true foe.
Yeah.
So he'll focus on him for the next round.
Alrighty. So, and then did you move already, or did you want to move closer?
I already moved, so.
Okay. Tetsuo, you're up.
Pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, right. Can't use the dice roller anymore. Why?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just a whiff, I think. Unless you want to keep him from getting the boost or from the style.
Freeze to equal, and then spend a fate to do damage. But well, no, if you equal, then your weapon value comes
Right.
into play. Right.
Well, yeah. I would need to spend. Yeah, I would need to invoke and fate to get equal.
No, there's 2 freeze.
Mhm.
Both freeze pop would be 4, so that'd pop you up to 7.
Oh yeah. I will just. Well, I want him to be able to invoke "I'm Your True Foe" to become the next target.
Okay.
So I will.
I think as long as he doesn't get a boost, you should be okay.
Well, no, I will. I'll spend my fate, invoking my ace pilot,
Okay. And
and
you're
then
gonna spend
and the torn shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that'll put me at 8, and then +2 for my, 7, and then the +2 for my weapon.
Okay.
Is the +2 only damage, or is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only when
yeah.
factoring in damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
weapon value kicks in when you equal.
Yeah, so if
Okay,
you hit,
I just
you get
wanted
the
to
bonus.
So your bullet spray pierces through the dust and debris, and from behind you just see, Ren has called him out, and you just spray bullets, and Konga drops to the ground dead, blood just covering all of him.
Oh! Oh! Thank God!
Well, you did better this time, Rin. You kept both of your arms.
All right, I want to compel rival of Tatsu against myself. What did you say? I'm gonna like try to charge him and just grab his mech and start shaking it. So
one-liner after you steal his kill.
Yeah.
He had an epic
So
moment,
mean.
and you steal the kill.
He's going to
what
grab
are you?
you.
What are you doing? I can't actually roll to grab or anything, but he is advancing at you quickly. He puts like he like sheaths the sword while he does it, and like puts the arms out of the mech.
So
He's
that's
like,
a Mecha-
that was my kill. You just go too, so there's no way I'm going to be able to chase you down.
Yeah. No, I'll let him. He clearly
Okay.
has some. He
I would
clearly
say
has
some
some.
issues.
Because you
issues
wanted it
to
to
work
be a
out.
compel. Because you wanted it to be a compel. You
Yeah.
are chasing him. Yeah. Because you wanted to use it
Yeah.
as a compel to get a fate point. You gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him to get his crap together. We're on the same team.
The same team or not, that was a challenge. We're both Japanese. We understand what honor demands.
Our goal was to save as many people as possible, and to do that, we put him down as quickly as possible.
Oh.
He was mine to put down.
Well, it was a group effort.
Durr.
Your
It's
assistance was
nothing- it's-
greatly appreciated.
Ren has nothing to say to that, because it was.
Oh. Hey, you two. Focus up. Something's wrong here.
No.
No, not really. That was.
Oh, okay.
I totally had meant to play that. All the music
Yeah.
playing, I got to play this.
I was like,
No.
what's going on?
I was
No.
hoping like Ren wouldn't look down at his mech's foot and he had like stomp of people on it. He goes,
Oh, God.
and like wipes it off.
Whoops. All right, you two. That's enough. Come on. Look, Ren.
By the
You
way,
did what you was do. We got the kill. That's all that matters.
that's all that matters to you.
Yeah, it does. We get to go home. You get paid. We get the honor. We welcome back. Hey, maybe they'll make
Everybody gets
action
ice
figures of us. And ice cream.
I don't want an action figure. I don't want ice cream.
I know you never want any of those things.
Yeah, he'll like turn his mech towards Conga. So what do they do with these things after we kill them, anyways?
To dispose of them.
Once they cease living, my interest stops.
You guys can already see some shady dealers already showing up to like cut bits of hair, toenail clippings. One guy's like trying to like get out the eyeball with like a giant eyeball grabber.
Hey, stop it! Stop over one.
They scatter. They scatter
Alright.
as soon as they see you approaching. Yeah.
I don't. He doesn't move anymore after that.
Oh, come on. You know that people who do this thing. They think a kaiju shows up and its toenail will somehow give you enhanced virility. Its hair is going to make your hair grow back. You know how this is. You've lived long enough to see it.
Well, if they want to try their own witch doctor remedies, let them kill a kaiju on their own.
I like that. And I agree with you. But that ain't how the world works.
Vaughn, you sound drunk.
I'll call back in and request evac.
All
I
right.
might have drunk a little bit.
You're still like blinded, or like a deaf.
yeah,
You're
he's-
like,
I'm still deaf right now.
You still got like the ringing in your head.
Yeah. Still temporarily got deafness on me.
Well, we have an evac unit on way. You guys just sit tight. Is any medical attention needed?
We have one
What?
who. One of us appears to be slightly deafened.
Yeah.
What? Are you saying something to me?
Well, will do. We will send one of the medical personnel with en route.
Tell them to send medical personnel.
Please, I close his channel.
That'd be computers check. Go ahead. No, actually, one of my groups did do that, where they were constantly like bickering with each other, trying to shut each other's computer channels down with their rivalry. Like,
Oh, I'm not like trying to shut his down permanently. Just his channel to me.
okay, yeah.
I want to try to use my computer's skill to reopen it up and ask him why he turned off his computer's channel to me.
I don't know how to do this. I have no computer skill, so I just deal with it.
I won't
So-
actually do that, but
They
I'll send
they
you a
show
text.
up.
take it to
The,
football.
Kasaragi and her seraphims are like directing people. They're kind of doing damage control and personnel. Pretty much, they're dealing with the people on a smaller scale, while you guys were taking care of the kaiju. Before long, the evac helicopters come. You guys are able to get the mechs hooked up, and are in short order on your way back to Kyoto and back to AKF headquarters.
All right.
All right.
Job well done.
I can't wait to get my temporary deafness fixed.
You are seen too on the helicopter ride back. It does take a little bit of medical attention. You are taken to the med bay when you do return, but it is very short order, and some very funky green slime applied to the ear. But soon your hearing is working back to full and back to normal.
Oh, thank God.
So
Now I can finally listen to my rap music on full blast.
Deafen yourself again.
Yeah, right.
in addition to when you return and after med bay, you are greeted with some of the other pilots on base, those that have returned back from their own assignments, and they seem to kind of approach you like oddly. Like they definitely have large smiles on their faces, and there's one that's kind of lagging behind everybody else.
I'm gonna immediately figure out what the heck's going on here. Why are they approaching us like that?
Roll me a notice check.
Alrighty. Let me just make sure I don't have any stunts that bonus this. Alrighty. I do not have that, so rolling raw.
Raw dogging it.
Wah, wah.
So it looks like they're holding something behind their back, but you can't quite get a glimpse of
I was
it.
gonna say you still have one fate point.
I do, but
You do.
you know what? I'm just gonna step back and as they're approaching us, I'm gonna kind of just veer off to the side here and put myself between them. Put not myself between them and them. I'm gonna put Ren between them and myself.
Alrighty. So as you do so, one of the you recognize Chief Engineer Yamamoto, and he's like, "Congratulations! You can now officially be called Greenhorns within the ACAF." And at that moment, the one that was lagging behind surges forward with a bucket full of green paint and just slings it at y'all.
I dodge. Well, I don't dodge. I use Ren as a human shield.
And then, so as the paint is slung and you guys react however you wish, they present you with
You've gotta be kidding me.
green
Saw
ice
that coming,
cream.
thank God.
Green ice cream, and congratulations for surviving your first mission on the field.
Oh, God. You know, I thought I might have got stabbed, but you guys just want to congratulate us.
You better hope this stuff washes out. This is my favorite bomber jacket.
What are you talking
It'll be
about? Now it has
fine,
color
Ren.
to it. It's not black anymore, says the smaller lady who had the pail.
It wasn't black. It was dark brown, okay? Just a really, really dark brown.
I'm like, ooh, ice cream. Start eating some, slightly smiling.
I assume that I am mostly dry with only little specks on me because I used a human shield. I'll pop up and enjoy myself some ice cream.
I'm going to go clean myself.
Alrighty. Well, area for you guys if you want it, or we can also end there. That's a nice little
Yeah, I think that's.
finishing
We're
point.
3 hours in.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
This was a lot of fun, actually. I really like this game.
I'm glad Tatsuya could live up to his hero aspects and piss off Ren at the same time.
I'm glad I got to
I loved this game so much. Everything just melded really well together. Ren always being like that pissed off rival, Tatsuya always just living up to that hero, and then I got to play around and just like be like daddy and run around and just give you guys buffs for days.
Days until the monkey started
Fuck
jumping.
that
at
monkey!
you.
Jumping 4 squares without a roll. Horse shit is this?
He actually could do 5, and then if he did a roll, he could do 7. And his roll was physique instead of athletics, which is his +6.
Oh my
and,
god!
And he attacked using physique instead of fight.
Son of a bitch! This dude was like prep for me.
Yep.
A little bit. Well, not specifically you, but for specifically range. And then the robot had defenses against ranged. He decreased any damage from ranged attacks by 2.
Nice.
So all those
Okay.
threes were ones.
So here's a question: what happens if, because like if my mecha got destroyed, I would have literally probably tried to jump out of it onto the kaiju or something like that. How does it work when you try to fight them like that? Would you probably you'd probably just like provoke like advantages or stuff? Maybe if you could stay on.
Do like mental damage to it because you're not really going to be doing much physical damage to it.
Yeah.
But usually, like in that case, that's when the seraphims were going to be involved, and you might have been able to like pick up like a battle suit or something.
Oh, okay, neat.
Something with it. Yeah. Yep. Which I love the battle suits because I took them stock from the book, and their glitch or whatever it's called is let me pull it up. Did it really need high heels?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
It's every Gundam ever.
Every gonna ever.
Yep. So.
All right, cool. Well, I think we're going to have to play this again once we rotate through some stuff.
Yeah.
Let's keep these characters.
I want to just like say this up flat out. I love these maps. I love the concept of the grid, of the like almost the grid setup and the sectors for what the city is. It's actually really cool.
Cool.
I've never seen this in a Fate game before, so this was actually a completely first experience. Because
I did borrow
used
it
to, like,
from online. I did see it, but like the ones that they had were still more conceptual in the way that Fate is. And Mecha almost necessitates a tactile, but like Mecha versus Kaiju, the rulebook talks about how you don't want to let it get too miniature tactile because it can get unwieldy. But I think
that I mean, it's like because from what I've seen from like Fate games, generally you're fighting in a tavern and you might only have 3 zones, and the zone is like the front of the bar, behind the bar, in the back room, and then that's it. But this is a whole section of a city.
Yeah, when you can jump 7 sectors.
Oh, it's like that's freaking phenomenal. But that feels so very kaiju. Like when you can just see this thing leap just across like skyscrapers.
Yeah, and part of where I drew from that, because again, Fate, it's supposed to be how far could you conceptually get in a turn. So that's why, a tavern does make sense that it's the front, the back, and the upstairs, because in 6 seconds it makes sense that I could, roughly how far I could move. But Tiansha, the Kung Fu Fate game that I also want to try with you guys at some point, it talked about how the whole, if you're doing wushu, you're doing, how to do these modular zones because, that tavern, that makes sense. But then if you're running from rooftop to rooftop to rooftop, how many rooftops is a zone? And it kind of talks how to balance that. So I borrowed a little bit from that to fold into this to allow us to do that more tactile, like, holy crap, he just went, how many blocks was that when he jumped 5,
Yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I'm glad it came out as well as it did.
Yep. We're going to do this again eventually. We're going to rotate through some stuff. Next episode, we're going to play some D&D. So then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. So you guys stay tuned for that. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let us know if you guys have an idea. I mean, I know the poll's closed, but we are open ears. If we suddenly get an overwhelming call to play something, we'll throw that up on the priority list.
We'll play it. So... all right, it's going to be all for this episode. We'll see you guys next month with more monthly module.
Later, guys.
See you.
Enjoy y'all's night.